So I woke up every day at 4:25 for a month. And I'm gonna tell you why I did it, what it is that I did, and why I think you should also do it. I'm just saying, probably not at 4:25 every single day, because that's pretty early and it's pretty insane. Just overall, the importance of having a morning routine, getting up early, and starting your day off right. Here's a video just to explain exactly my mindset on why.
Somebody says, how come you're up so early? Say, if you were headed where I'm headed, you'd be up early too. Wow.
You never change your life until you change something that you do daily. The secret is found in your daily routine. You ever heard the saying, how you do anything is how you do everything? Well, however you spent the first hour of your day can really set your day off right, or it can really just set it off wrong. It can be a work of art, or it can just be chaos. So we can't always control exactly what we do in the middle of our days, but we can always make a choice to make sure that we get our mornings done right. It's a pretty well-known fact that a lot of successful people wake up early and they leverage their mornings to make sure that they just start off their day on a positive and productive note. It's taken some time to really fine tune and cultivate this morning routine that I have going. But to tell you the truth, after a lot of trial and error, I finally found something that it just works right. Doesn't take too much of my time. It just makes me start the day off right. All you really need is just a few key things to do in the morning. Once you have those key habits and key things that you do in the morning, that's all you need. Craft self-discipline into habits, so when the temptation to give up appears, you can ignore it. So now for my morning routine, and I'm gonna make this as detailed as possible. So this is usually how my morning routine goes. I get out of bed, first thing I do, turn off my alarm. I go use the restroom, handle my business, brush my teeth, wash my face, make sure I wake myself up a little bit. Right after that, I go and make my coffee. So I've been doing this new method of making coffee, which does take a little bit longer, but I'm just saying, it just makes me the perfect cup of coffee for the morning, and it just starts off my day just right. So this is just my way of making coffee, and I love it. It is really good coffee if you haven't tried. Anyways, moving on. So after I make my coffee, I'm usually listening to music, or maybe even listening to a podcast or something, to kind of start off my day off right, letting my thoughts take control of my day before I start. So the one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to touch your phone. Don't go on your phone, especially Instagram or Facebook. You don't want to do that first thing in the morning. You want to make sure you put that off as long as possible. I usually have my phone set to night mode, and it doesn't allow any notifications to come in until 7, because that means I have about 2 to 3 hours before it rings, and that's perfect. So right after I make my coffee, I come to my room. I already have all my stuff laid out, so I just sit down, take that first sip of coffee, and just start reading my Bible. Everyone has their way of recentering themselves and finding their peace, and reading my Bible and then meditating right after is just the perfect way to do it for me. And I read my Bible and then I meditate. I am using this app called Headspace. It's really good. I highly recommend it. I bought a yearly subscription. You don't have to, but it is highly recommended. They're just guided meditations. The guy who guides you through the meditation, his name is Andy. He used to be a monk or something, and he just has this really good process of guiding you through the meditation. Anyways, right after that, I usually work out. I'm using this Nike app, Nike training app or whatever it's called, and it has been really helpful. I'm doing this program or whatever, and honestly, I just do it because it just makes me feel good. I wake up, I sweat a little bit, and it's not an insane workout. Honestly, it allows me to feel good. Right after I get done with those workouts, my body feels great, I feel great, and that's all I really need. So that is my morning routine. That's usually what I do every day, and doing that every day for 90 days or just a week, you can tell that it makes a difference. You don't have to wake up at 4:25 every single day, but waking up early, you definitely have a head start. So let's just say you've done this for 7 days. Maybe you struggle. I know I did. This doesn't have to be your morning routine. You find whatever it is that you like to do and whatever brings you peace, whatever you wake up in the morning, and if you did this, you would just feel great about yourself. You see, that's all you really need. Repetition is the mother of skill. The more you do it, the easier it will get. And not only that, it'll become a skill that you have mastered, and you look back and you say, you know what, I am proud of that skill and I'm so glad I did it. Knowledge and wisdom uninvested in labor or work is wasted. It takes consistent self-discipline. So that's my morning routine. And to end off the video, here is a definition for self-discipline. The ability to control one's feelings and overcome one's weaknesses. The ability to pursue what one thinks is right despite temptations to abandon it. Learn to welcome discipline. Anyway, that's it for this video. I appreciate you watching. If you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, drop a like, comment if you have any routine for yourself. That would be awesome to hear. And just subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you were headed where I'm headed, you'd be up early too. If you were gonna meet who I'm gonna meet, you'd be getting up early. If it was stacking up for you like it's stacking up for me, you'd be getting up early.